Well, hello there guys, MBR. Today I want to look at the shop in Paragon. If you need a Paragon, you may have just picked up the Founders Pack. You probably come into game and then you bring up with a shop right here. You're thinking, what's going on? We've got decks, we've got no, if you're used to League of Legends, there's no like shop here to buy from. We just have a starter deck. What does this mean? Now you're produced with all these cards. You don't know what any of it means. The first game I played, or the first like 5 games, I was going to the shop and I was buying everything wrong. Didn't have a clue what I was doing, and because of this, I was getting wrecked. And it really ruins the game. And I've been playing a lot of games of late where we're going against newbies. And they've literally just bought the Founders Pack, and I'm playing against them. I've played pretty much almost a day's worth of game time now. So I'm pretty, I've obviously got a good knowledge from League, but I understand how the game works and I understand how to use the shop properly. And because of that, it gives me a big advantage to someone who doesn't know what they're doing. I've been in games where people have really bought no items at all, and then they're getting punished, and then it's going to put them off the game. There's nothing worse when you're playing a MOBA and you're getting wrecked. So in this short little video, I'm going to show you how to use the store to your advantage. So starting off, you can build a deck. We don't really need to look at that. You won't have enough cards to build a deck, but if you guys are interested, I don't really have enough cards to build a deck, and I've played, like I say, almost a day's worth of game time now. But you start off with these basic cards, and they do the job anyway. They do everything you need to do. So at level 1, ideally you want to buy a health pot and a mana pot. Literally just click slot, kaboom. And then you really want an active, so you have the option of a harvester key. Harvester key, if you guys are unaware, is for collecting the nodes. Nodes are really important. With these nodes, it's so important that you either have a jungler doing it, or you pick up one yourself and put one on when you have an option, because this node gives you item experience. You have level experience and then you have item experience, so it's very important that you harvest these nodes, and then you'll be able to get better cards, get more points from your opponent, and you can do this through farming minions. Last hit is very important. Obviously the minions do drop XP even if you don't last hit them, but making the last hits happen is really important, and also your allied teammate next to you will get the same amount of XP as you do as long as you last hit on them. So really important to know, and making use out of these nodes is really good. On top of that, or you could go for a reward. Obviously there's other options you can get when you start getting better cards, but off the basic pack it's very similar. So if you want to harvest the key, click slot, and that actually goes into a passive. At some point later in the game you may decide that you want to sell this, and we can just click discard. Easy peasy. Or if you've bought something by accident, click undo. So the main thing we want to talk about really here is when you come to buy your main weapon. So this is your first, you're starting. Really, you don't want to back until you have 3 card points. You notice how many points you have here in the bottom left where you see 1, 2, 3, 4. I have unspent points 3. My actual level for this level, if you look at the my health bar next to that on the right hand side, there's a level 3 there. It's about over a quarter way through at the moment, and it goes up by 3. So every time you level up, you get 3 points. So really, your first back, you want to have at least 3 points so you can buy an item. If you can have 6 points, even more, it's better because you can actually buy a weapon and an upgrade. And this is where it starts getting confusing, because you have weapons, but then you have upgrades, and the upgrades are the really important thing here. And this is what I see many people going wrong. So, as an example, let's have a look at the Wellspring style. At this moment in time, it would give me 7.6 energy damage and 75 max mana. Not really all that special. But if you look underneath, it says fully upgraded bonus 15.2 energy damage, and you can see there's 3 slots there. And it's really important that you make use out of this. So, say we want the wellbeing staff. We're playing Gideon, so we want that energy damage. Easy peasy. So at the moment you can see this is all greyed out purely because we don't have enough points. But your points, you can tell, that's 3 points, 3 points, 2 points, 2 points, 1 point. So what we want to do before we buy another item, we want to fully upgrade this. So we can, if we were to put Major Cast, which gives me 22.7 additional energy damage, we want to put 3 of them in here. And by doing so we need 9 card points, but by doing that we would then get the additional, 67 energy damage on top of the 7.6, so around about 75. But then we would then actually proc the upgraded bonus, so in total we would get 90 energy damage. And this is why it's very important that you proc, you're getting the upgrades. One, to make the weapon stronger, but then you get the upgraded bonus, which is a big amount. Some items, when you pay something like Twin Blast and Damage Dealer, you can get one when you actually fully upgrade it. It gives you 50% additional crit chance, which is just crazy. So it's very important. When I first started playing the game, I was coming in here and I would buy one of these, one of these, one of these, and I'm like, well, I can't buy anything more now. This is shit, I'm doing no damage, and it's purely because you need to upgrade your items. So it's very important to do so. Here, This gives me max mana, energy damage, 5% cooldown when upgraded. So come towards late game, you've probably got your mana pots, and you might even have a harvest cure reward. You can discard one, and you actually get the point back for it, and you can start upgrading it. It doesn't matter about these items going, even if it's not got an active, it can still go into the active slot. This is purely for the fact of if you have active items. So some items you really won't get at the moment until you actually start unlocking some cards and open them through your packs. You can get items where you can activate it and you can actually teleport onto a turret. But for that one, you can't actually upgrade, don't get any additional stats for it. But some of them, my friend had one where he gets like 163 energy damage bonus or something for 1 second, or penetration, something like that, and it's an active, and you can actually upgrade that weapon. But I say the more you put into the game, the more cards you're going to get, and so on and so on. You can only earn the games through in-game currency, so there's not that pay-to-win element. You can buy XP boosts, what will help you, but the cards do make a big difference. Probably not going to necessarily beat it now. I haven't about it too much. I imagine the later you go on, people are going to start getting better cards. My friend was very lucky. He got, you get random rewards. I think I got 150 coins, which is actually like the real money, sort of what you can put into this game. They gave me 150 coins, whilst he got 60,000 in-game currency, which is equivalent to 6 packs of cards. Whilst yeah, and I just got these 150 coins, which I can't even do anything with. Or you buy like a 1-day XP boost, but blah 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 blah. So there you go, guys, that is the shop. You can see all the cards here, but all you want to do is just focus on picking an item, what you want. Gideon, you really want to be looking to get energy damage, probably the energy damage and max mana. You don't really necessarily need the health. 100 health isn't going to make too much difference, whilst the mana could be useful. If you're going to die, you're going to die. That's the way I look at it. So pick it up and remember to fully upgrade it, and you'll be able to maximize your damage. If you don't do so, you will really struggle, and this is where I see a lot of people that have joined this game through the Founders Pack, and even some people that are probably still on the early access where it hasn't clicked, because there's not enough content out about this game. There's not really many videos out about Paragon on how to farm the nodes and whatnot. If you're also interested in me doing some more videos explaining about how the XP works and the nodes at the moment, if you guys are unaware, we do actually have 2. So if you look on the mini map, if you go into the middle lane where the last blue turret is, to the left and the right, there's like 2 little kind of castles, little pillar castles. They're nodes there, what we currently own. You need to go to those and empty them, and your whole team gets experience for it. So very important. And I've seen, we've had a free 4k node XP lead, and that's been the equivalent of pretty much an item fully upgraded, which is just huge. It's like having a death cap to a blast and wand. But anyway, that is the shop. I hope you guys have found this video interesting and it's helped you. If you have done so, leave me a like and a comment below. I'd like to know your thoughts of the game. If you'd like to see anything else, let me know. Take it easy, guys. Have a great day. Peace.